Hello, my fellow Dare to Rest humans. How are you doing today? Oh, I felt like really delivering a practical piece of the puzzle in this episode today. So rather than doing a long and juicy conversation, this is going to be one of those episodes that's short, it's powerful, it's potent, and it will deliver a very practical tool for you. And this tool or this trick that I will be sharing today is something I first came up with completely intuitively with a woman in my world, a wonderful woman who's been in multiple of my programs. What is really characteristic about this woman is that she's the core identity of what so many women are. A busy mom of two, has a big vision for her own business. She has a big vision for her relationship with her husband and a big vision for life in general. Like this woman who does not want to settle, but who is also a woman who grew up in a masculine dominated society where thinking, analyzing, over functioning really has been the core value. So maybe you recognize this for yourself. I definitely do, but I tend to overthink. Luckily, not as much as we used to, but still. And overthinking comes to all of us in all different ways. Sometimes it comes because we are busy planning the future, thinking 10 steps ahead, completely locked in that mental load of always wanting to get everything done, making sure that everything will run smoothly, always just overthinking. Overthinking can also show up in ways where we analyze a lot about the past, like why did he say that, or how did you do that, or what should I have done differently. A lot of thinking. And thinking can also come from more of the worrying, like, oh, is this the right mentor for me, is this the right program, do I want this dress or that dress. A lot of thinking happened. And what is important here is thinking as such is not bad. Overthinking is. And what we tend to forget when we keep valuing logic, the rational, analytical mind, is that there's also another wisdom available for us. And this is exactly what I help this woman with and have helped a lot of other women do and break free from. Really finding that balance of using the rational mind for what it was meant to be used for, and then also allowing ourselves to access a deeper wisdom. So if you've ever felt like you are an overthinker for whatever reason, the tool that I will share with you here is going to be powerful. It's potent and it's also very simple. So your mind might want to reject it as being too simple, like, oh, can't be that easy. But trust me, this really does do magic. When I did this little trick with this wonderful woman in my world the first time, she broke into tears. And I'm not saying this is going to happen for you and this is not the criteria for it to work, but that really was like a breakthrough moment for her to remember that it doesn't always have to be her mind that governs her life. So I really want to give you this little piece of the puzzle as well, because I do think that this is something we can all practice doing, especially when that survival brain just feels like running rampant. So this tool will not necessarily give you all the answers and everything you need in the first go, because this is a practice, and as with all practices, it takes practice to master it. So don't just give it one shot, give it multiple shots if you don't have a feeling of a shift in your internal landscape the first time you do it. But let's get to it. So right now, just take a deep inhale, open your mouth, and exhale it out. Make sure that you have a straight spine, a open chest, an open heart, and just feel yourself landing in your body. And even as you're landing in your body, you're probably going to notice that there's still a lot of mental activity going on. A lot of thoughts, maybe worries, concerns, maybe planning. Just notice without judgment. Just notice the busyness of your mind. Notice how it excels at doing that exact thing, because that's what you trained it for. That was what you were trained to do. And now I want you to notice what the ripples of those thoughts are. What's the impact of the thoughts? What's the trace that they leave in your body? What's the trace they leave in your heart? What is the imprint of all of these busy thoughts that takes you away from yourself, from this moment? Just notice. Okay. So still with your eyes closed, I want you to imagine yourself putting your hands on either side of your head. Just slowly in your mind, picture yourself removing your head from your body. Just for a short while, allowing yourself to separate your body, your mind, taking your head off, placing it somewhere nice, place it on a cushion somewhere. Just imagine yourself removing your head from your body. And tune in with yourself again. Now notice what that did with your body. Did it change your breath? Did it change your pulse? What shifted here as you just, for a short while, allowed your head to go somewhere else? As you're tuning in to your body, Can you feel that there's still wisdom available? That there is wisdom in your body that can guide you and direct you, that has immediate answers. I want you to try and really cultivate a sensation here of feeling home, feeling at peace in yourself, with yourself, without that mental mind of yours running the game. It's right next to you. You can always put it back on. But right now, just feel yourself. Now, if any truth wants to come out here, let it. If you're just going to enjoy the peace and quiet, do that. But notice how by thinking that you just moved your head from your body, just for a short while, you could let go of the overthinking. So this was the practice. It's simple yet powerful, and it's something you get to do for yourself whenever you're stuck in those overthinking, overanalyzing, mentalizing, overengineering moments. We just feel like, fuck, I'm so caught up in my own mind. How do I shift this? This is what you do. You let your mind go, imagining you're placing your head somewhere else, and then you tap in to the wisdom of your body. So I hope that this simple tool will bring you more peace, that it will help you tap into your innate wisdom. And I hope that you will share this, either this episode or this tool, with someone in your life who also tends to fall into those patterns of overthinking. Because it's definitely a thing we can all get so much better at, not being caught in the mental loops, but allowing ourselves to really access and use all the different layers of intelligence that we have available. So there we have it, a simple tool. I hope it will serve you well, that it brings a lot of value to your life. This is it for this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am excited for you to listen to the next episode of the Dare to Rest podcast. Feel welcome to come join my world. And if you like these tools and these practices, let me know. Like, find me on Instagram, send me a DM, or leave a comment on this particular episode. I seriously cannot say how much I love hearing from you and how all these different things are landing. And the more you tell me what feels good, what lands, what you want more of, the more I can fine tune and adjust the Dare to Rest podcast so that it feels good for me and for you. So don't hold back, don't be a stranger, and keep using this tool to stop yourself from overthinking.